All right, some of you be acting real awkward in social interactions, so I'm gonna help it out by summarizing the do's and don'ts of when you're socializing with other people. For example, let's start with the cardinal one. You should or you do look at other people in the eye. Eye contact is one of the most powerful and respectful signs during a social interaction, and most of you are not emphasizing enough on it because you feel awkward or you feel too much pressure when you're looking another person in the eye. What you fail to realize is that the more you make eye contact, the more that other person not only sees you as a confident person, but they also see it as a sign of respect that you actually want to be there. What you don't do, it's overdo it. See, this is the other side of the extreme. A lot of times, because you're so nervous and you know eye contact's important, you will overdo the eye contact to the point that now it's just awkward. You look weird. You need to understand that eye contact should be natural. It should be fluid. It should be a sign of engagement, not a sign of I'm dominant and confident. This is why sunglasses work so well, right? I always tell you guys, when you're starting out and you can't engage with others because you feel so socially anxious, a pair of sunglasses, it's like your superpower. It's like your Superman cape. You throw that thing on, it acts like a physical blocker, and now you feel safer and more relaxed, making the entire interaction feel genuine. Yo, I'm telling you, pick up a pair of frames. If you want one of the most powerful accessories a man can own, sunglasses is it. And with our brand, Jade Black, I got you covered, yo. Jade Black uses some of the best materials in the world. Italian acetate, stainless steel, polarized lenses for around 60 bucks. Yo, this is the best deal you're gonna get. If you want solid pair of frames, right now, click the link down below. You can pick up 3 pairs of sunglasses, and I'm gonna gift you 2 pairs of blue light blocking glasses. So it's a total of 5. I'm gifting you 2. It's about $120, completely free. And here's the best part. Because you're getting sunglasses and prisms, now you can wear this 24/7. Whether you're outdoors or indoors, you'll always have this hack. This takes me to number 2. Do introduce yourself to everyone. Another cardinal rule that you should see every time you enter a situation, a work event, school, a house party, any situation where there's a large group of people, you should make it an effort to try to introduce yourself to everyone. What you don't want to do is only introduce yourself to the people that you know or might have met in the past. This is the mistake too many guys make. Because you want to stay in your comfortable zone, in the zone where you know you're not going to get rejected or looked down upon or whatever, you will stick to the people that you know. But this is like an Achilles heel for you. Not only are you keeping your network small and avoiding all the potential connections that could be beneficial to you, you are also avoiding building out your social muscle. See, when you go into a room and you make a connection with everyone, where you introduce yourself, hey, what do you do? And then you just start a casual conversation from that, you are now establishing yourself as the likable, friendly guy in the room. And more importantly, you are making connections that you would have never made because you would have forced yourself if you hadn't watched this video. Number 3. Do let others speak. And you want to do this by asking compelling questions. Don't make this a 21 interview where it's like, oh, what's your favorite? No. Ask compelling questions. For example, you're at a work event. You meet some guy or a girl and whatever. She's the sales rep for retail. Whatever. I'm just making up titles at this point. So you go up to Sarah. Hey, Sarah, oh, I see that you're the sales rep for retail. That seems like an incredibly complex position. What does your day look like? What did you do? You put her in a position of power. Now she thinks, oh, wow, I'm getting honored or I'm getting appreciated for all my hard work. And you also gave her something to talk about that she dedicates her life to. So you better believe you're going to be going on for hours, and there's going to be a lot of trees to branch out of if you just let them speak. This works anywhere. Yo, at the gym, okay, a beautiful girl comes out to spin class. Those spin classes look exhausting. What does your cardio split look like? I could never do that. And now you start talking about cardio splits and training splits, and this is what do this everywhere. Ask compelling questions. Put them in a position of authority for what they do. They will go on and talk about it forever and like you for it. That's the crazy part. You're not even doing the talking. You do not want to interrupt. This is the big don't. A lot of times when you're in an interaction, the reason why you F it up is because you're so worried about what to say next that as soon as you think of something like, and then you try to interrupt and interject your opinion, let the other person speak, you'll become more likable. 4, do be respectful. You have to understand, this is not a podcast where you're here to express your views when you're having a conversation with another person. And you also should understand, you will never change another person's views in an argument or in a debate. So it's futile. You are literally you're wasting your energy. So when you're meeting somebody, if the other person has extremely polar opposite views than you, still be respectful. And now you know what, this connection's never gonna work. You don't tell them that, you just cut the conversation and keep it moving. And that way, that person still sees you in a likable position. You never know if you'll need that connection in the future. You didn't burn that bridge, and now you don't have to deal or waste your energy arguing. And that's the don't. You never want to start arguing. Do not argue with the other person. Do not express a polar opposite opinion, especially when it's like political or something super sensitive that people get flustered over. It's just worthless. Like if you're from the right, you're not going to debate the left and vice versa because they'll never change their mind and you're wasting your time. And ultimately, number 5, do understand personal space. You have to know how to read body language. This is more important in a sexual interaction. When you're trying to get a girl to like you, you have to understand personal space. You have to understand what space is she comfortable in. Can I start closing in that gap? And when you start doing so, you need to start reading her body language to let you know, is it okay to keep going? Most of you don't understand this and you end up just diving in there, which is the don't. You do not just want to dive in there. Most of you go in, where's my hug? Can I get a kiss in the... Yo, that's too aggressive. You seem needy. You seem like the loser that never understood how to read the room. Understand personal space, what space is comfortable, and then start closing in that gap and reading body language.